Welcome to Rage of the Abyss, Day 1. You guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Leave a comment down below. Want to be walking away with a booster pack as per usual. So, Rage of the Abyss, Day 1. I gave this a little bit of time to kind of see where prices were going to go. And I'm not really too impressed so far. So starting things off here, Molcharmi, Fulawars, they did have a little bit of a drop down. We were seeing a little bit of a dip, but nobody's bought any today. They are pushing down here, which is good. You're still looking at about 430, 440 this morning. I wouldn't be surprised to see these touch about the $400 mark, kind of on that way out the door. It just kind of is what we're expecting at this point. I mean, this is the most expensive card in the set. It is Max C at home. It is the highest rarity, and we all know that the card's nuts. Like, there's no denying how good the card is. All right, now, you know, as you push on down here, your next highest secret or QCR in the set is actually Lacrima, coming in at lowest currently available, 180 from the 195. You only had one sale at 230. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is going to hard drop. This is not, you know, this is not Engraver. Even Engraver's been dropping now. I think Engraver, it's like 170, 180 now. So it's not even having a good time in and in itself. So that's actually kind of something wild to think about out here. And then you have, of course, the Dominus Impulses. These have been dropping very quickly here. Actually seeing 140 on these is, I guess, not that surprising, actually. You do see you have the high point of 180 here. It looks like, yeah, you've actually started to have sales today at about 140, and somebody had a light play for 100. How do you have a light play for 100 already? Like, that's kind of interesting to see. It's always interesting to see the cards people pull out of their cases that you're like, huh, okay. Now this is your big one. This is the monster in the room. You know, how are the Fulawarses going day one? Well, I already see we have 40 listings of these. Keep in mind, there is a YCS this weekend. All right, you're going to have to make some decisions if you're looking at the price point of this already and you're already seeing, you know, 124, 126 upwards this morning. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but the YCS is probably going to dictate this card's health. All right, and you can already tell people have been spending the 125 all morning here. Oh, yeah. People saw 120, they're like, okay. Realistically, this card is not SP. That's my problem with this card. Like, you look at SP, and you're like, all right, so SP was a 1-of, but it was mandatory. But you look at this, and this is a 3-of. I just cannot imagine a world where this card stays. It's not... I say this, but I don't know if it's going to go to 150. It's no longer 150. We've had the calm down on the market side of things for this. So, you know, there is a repricing occurring. You do have shifts doing their thing like they're supposed to be doing. Okay, but it's rough right now to be looking at that. All right, our next highest QCR is actually Ukalonix at 85. That's interesting. To be fair, though, it is the waifu of the set, and people do want their QCRs. Yeah, you have had no sales on this, actually, today, which is interesting. So this is probably going to go down. But, you know, you got the waifu tax. It's to be expected. People definitely want their higher rarities of that. Oh, boy. I also just saw the Azamina Mo Regina. This is actually kind of interesting to me that this card is so high. Like, this is what the, an Illusion plus level 6 or higher Fiend Monster. Yeah, this is the one that you play in Chimera. Yeah, you had one for 50 today. I'm not going to lie, the $50 one's a little bit more acceptable than what you got going on with the rest of that stuff. Sure. All right. And then what else do we got ticking around here? Mo Rusalago is 79. I'm going to be honest with you. Rusalago is a 1-of. To the people that do want to pick it up as the 1-of. It's the same thing with the Lacrima. You know, like, you look at those 1-ofs and you're like, you know, these aren't too terrible of decisions. We have actually sales down on this? No? The sales were all yesterday before pre-sale ended. So that's not good, to be saying the least. Fulawarso is everything in this set, the way it looks. Poseidra the Abyss Atlantean Dragonlord is an $80 card. That's a meme and a half. I'm not going to spend that money on that. I also see the Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. This card also having $86, only one is sold. I realistically think this card's going to go down to like $50. I can't imagine a world where this stays high right now. Like, it just doesn't make sense for it to be that card that's trying to stand up on the pedestal and do well. And then Heart of the Blue Eyes here. We're down to 60 already. To be fair, you have one cheap light play. How do you have light play already? I'm so intrigued by these QCRs. Yeah, you had an 80 sold today and another 80 before pre-sales ended. So your first page, nothing but QCRs and Fulawars. Yeah, who didn't expect to see that today? All right, let's shift on back here. What else do we have going on? I've seen the highest end QCRs are very interesting to be seeing. A box, okay, so a box clears 84. Yeah, boxes actually went up today. Boxes a couple days ago were 79. So you've had $6 in gain. Primeite Imperial Dragon coming in at 72. It would appear Giant Mimigul is also a $70 card. Centurion Chimera at 50. Your Shein QCR is at $68. The Ultimate Dragon of Pride. You have a light play here for $44. Sure. Iria is coming in at 47. That's not going to last long. Abyss Hines, 50s. Mermail Shadow Squad is also 50. Okay, so we've got those coming up together. Deception with $45. So it does appear that Deception and this are syncing up. I'm not that surprised about that, actually, to be honest with you. This card was kind of hard to pull, surprisingly. Yeah, who would have guessed that, right? It's almost like it's one of the best cards in the set, so why wouldn't it be hard to get? I see that we hit the Mermail King is a nice $38 QCR. I have two of them. Lordly Load is also a $30 QCR. Wow, I actually want to pick these up. Actually, I think these will go down. Okay, Mimigul Throne coming in at 35 for a QCR. Dominus Impulse. This is interesting. These are $34 right now. How many? We have 84 listings on the market. That's way more than Fulawars. Yeah, people are paying $33, $34 all across the board for these. Wow. That might be something. That might be a really good solid pickup, actually. Mimigul Charm QCR is $25. Okay. It will also appear Surfacing Big Jaws 25s. Flying Mary is a nice mod play. You got a $20 one here. Ukalonyxes are 13s a piece. That's not going to stay high. Lacrimas are also 14s. I don't expect those to stay high either. Heart of the Blue Eyes is a $9 card. Okay, that pretty much looks about correct. Giant Mimigul is also $8. Okay. Lordly Load is a $5 secret rare. Well, if you were wanting to play the vanilla stuff, it's a $15 investment. I also see that Abyss Heen here is messed up with the picture. Nice $5. Full Metal is at $4. The Mimigul Throne's a $4 Ultra. Okay, that makes sense. Charm is a nice $3. Risolago's $3. Motor Regina is $2. Shein is $2. I don't think Shien's going to hold up throughout the course of the night. I think you're going to watch that card topple very, very quickly. The Imperial Dragon's also $2. Okay. Erie is $1.40. Flying Dutchman is $1. The Drill Beam is $1. Neptibus is down to $1 as well. Shadow Squad $1. Big Jaws 80 cents. 50 cents. I love the summertime schoolwork. Successful back here is 10 cents. All right, so I think I've seen everything. Holodaz, Amina, 70 listings of this. I think we've seen everything from this set that we need to see. Dominus Impulse, really, really cheap right now. I'm not all that surprised to see that. I do think, though, that you are going to have to make decisions this weekend. You are going to have to look at the YCS. You're going to have to look at how everything is kind of looking right now and go, all right, what do I need to do? What is going to be the best decision for me? Yeah, that's where we are. So leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you. go!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.